expensive, but the use of it isn't. And what we're looking at is, before Jackie put the pad on, I shot the horse's spine, and one of the things that jumped out at me is, if you notice that spot right in the center, going right down his back, he's got a real hot white spot there. And what we want to see, when you're looking at thermal images, what you really want to see is you want to see evenness of that pattern. And one of the things I noticed with the massage pad, if I can get the picture up here, is after, how long did you have that on there, Jackie?
30 minutes.
What we'll look at here is, it's the same spot on the spine, but what we've done is we look at the image going down the spine. It's not one hot spot of it. It's actually a nice even thermal pattern going down the back, and a nice thermal pattern where the muscles that Jackie was touching. Now, I got to tell you guys right now, she knows the structure. I know the structure from the bottom, from the ground up to the hot. I'm a farrier, that's what I do. So if I don't use the right turns for the muscles, bear with me, you'll have to ask her. But if you look down the spine, what we're seeing is we're seeing a very nice, even thermal heat pattern coming out of it, which that's part of what the massage does, is it starts moving that blood flow, it loosens up those muscles, and it brings that blood flow up to where we need it, where it might have been pinched off from trailering, or from her riding it earlier, or from an earlier saddle demonstration. And whenever you're using the thermal imaging, we use it a lot on feet, muscles, and it helps us. What it does is it actually helps us quite a bit. Yeah, I have trouble multitasking too, so. This is also an after image of up on the withers where it was massaging. And one of the things, now I'll show you the before image here in a minute, is there was a spot, probably, I'd say about the size of a $50 on there. And by massaging it, what she did is, with the massage pad, is it brought that blood flow up and it eased the pressure in there. And one of the things on the thermal imaging that we look for is not just heat, we look for cold. The cold spot is just as bad. So we can track the blood flow, and we can track how the muscles are moving. One of the things we do at the research center is we like to put the horse on a treadmill, photograph him in real time, and watch how the legs are moving and how the heat pattern is rising. So using the thermal imaging, she can track exactly what's going on in that horse's body, and if she's massaging the right areas or the right spots that need it. Instead of guessing, we can pinpoint where we're at. Now, the thermal imaging shows soft tissue injuries, things like that. So again, when you get with your equine massage therapist, or you're looking at your saddle fit, we can see the pressure of a saddle. We'll do a saddle fit test on a horse where we'll put the saddle on, and we'll take a picture of the saddle, and we'll take a picture of the horse before and after, and we can make those thermal patterns and see where those pressure points are on that horse. Gives us a better idea of if the pad is working, if the saddle is fitting properly, if the muscle movement is there, or if the muscle is being restricted. You got anything you want to add on? Turn it back over.
Thank you.